Good morning, everyone. So today, me and my team would like to have a key discussion on how gender equality is important in workplace. So basically, as we all know, gender equality is the basic human right every people must have. But apart from that, gender equality can rapidly increase the economic growth. It can implement in multiple ways. If women and men together come forward to work together or to make anything better, they can easily help in rapid increase in economic growth also in the national economy. As we have a look in the Shillong, where in Shillong, people, even women come forward and they sell some products in shops. Where in Shillong, men used to fight for the basic human right. They in that case, women, apart from women, men used to come forward and they used to ask for gender equality. Like we want to come forward and we want to. So I basically think like gender equality is must and should thing. Everyone should follow mainly in workplace so that working together can benefit in more ways. What do you think about it?
As gender equality has played is not up to the mark. I think what I think, according to the workplace, there is an pay gap. What we call is that uh, it, it is not about a male or female. It's just a difference pay gap. If a male and female both do the same work, why can't they get the same pay? It's the wage gap that's discouraging the women to go forward. And there is a survey conducted that while a male employer is going through the profiles, he would likely to click a male profile because females they get only 40 percentage of chance of getting selected to the interview or anything. So I think gender equality should be must in the workplace so it can increase the economic rapidly as my teammate said. That's what agreeing with.
Yes, I agree with your point. And also, after implementing gender equality in workplace, and also there is also difference in salaries for men and women.
What do you actually think?
There is no such things as a woman who doesn't work. There is a woman who doesn't pay for her work. If both men and women feel free to be strong,
Yeah,
yes,
both.
if there is no gender equality, it would also go slowly, right?
Yeah, both men and women are working in the same place, it's the same work. But because of this gender, they are varying the salaries, and they are they are giving you the work also. You are women, you want to do this work, and you are men, you want to do this work. But if we keep this gender equality, it will be the women can do the men work, and men can also do the women work. Like men also can cook, women also can ride a bike. Same. So we should apply gender equality in all places,
So if we
mainly
keep the
workplace.
word called gender equality aside, so basically workplace means we should share work altogether by having fun and sharing equally. So I must say this that doing work altogether can actually help us to relieve our stress and make the work more easier. It's not about physical work or any mental work to do anything, but it can actually help to make complete the work more quickly, and it can enhance the everyone's ability, and everyone can come forward, they can learn something. So what do you actually think?
I think I think it's there are some points that I would like to add to this. When gender equality comes, that when a female gets married or when she gets pregnant, she needs some maternity leave. So I think that's the problem where this wage gap or gender equality arises. When she is pregnant, she can't. I'm not saying pregnant women are like disabled, or I'm not saying anything like that. But they need special care. Somebody can't climb steps, somebody can't do these things, somebody is allergic to these things. So when it comes to workplace, nobody will come and talk to us like, oh, you're having a bad day, you go home and I'll manage. It's our duty. It's our work, and it's we get a salary, not them. So I think it's the gender equality where arises that women are built different than the men. While they can do strong means physical work, while women can mentally get more. What is it? Mentally get strong. So I think we are different. So what they need means we need our respect. We need, if we are doing the same job, we need the same wage. So I think that's what I'm talking, that respect. We need the respect to the workplace where we are also treated being like a human. Means women also being treated as the same as a male. It's just that not, it is not against like women and men. That's what I'm saying. What do you
And
think?
sexual harassment also increased in companies. That's why female employees are get getting decreased in companies.
I really appreciate the points which are discussed so far. So it's not about men or women. So actually, the basic thing is society makes women mentally weak. They just they show sympathy towards them. That doesn't mean like women can't do anything, women can't make anything. Physically or mentally, they can do anything super strongly. But I feel like yeah, everyone must encourage women to come forward and work all together. And if work has been done by the men, the wages provided to the men was altogether that was too good. But the same thing which was done by a woman, she can never get appreciated and she cannot that much high salary. So that's I want to say like it's not about men or women. The gender equality is the basic thing. I'm not saying that women must be encouraged a lot to participate. I'm just telling that as you all are treating men, in the same way we should also treat women.
Firstly, we should delete that word that you are a female or you are male. We should see all the people equal.
So in this era of gender equality, we forgetting one thing that it's not about gender equality, it's not about men or women. We are a basic, we are a human being, so we should behave like a human. We should treat each other equally. So to end this session, I would like to conclude that it's not about gender equality. We should treat each and every human equally and provide the work on it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello everyone. I will myself Vijay. I would like to speak about the fake news effects in the society. Yes, there is more effect of fake news in the society. If the news is good, no problem. The person will not gain anything, just a goodwill or good name. But if the news which is being fake is a bad news or something which is terribly imposed into the some bad character, then the other people who are being around him always speaks to him like he is the man who done something wrong and he will go to depress and may something happen to him. And the fake news which is spread is always the happening in this way only. What do you say?
This fake news is very dangerous because nowadays we have seen many things just like morphing and some other things, and they are very impactful on social medias, and they are very dangerous. First of all, we have to decide either is there any bad. We have to check is it fake or not. If it is true, we have to leave the news.
Yes, and the news channels which are mostly important in spreading the news, they are also not checking whether it is the fake news or not. They are spreading it worldwide without giving any intel on it. And the people who are seeing it, they are believing that the news is true, and they are making their assumptions that the person is wrong, that the person is right, according to that news. in most cases the news is not about the person's good or not, but making him suffer more than the others who will gain good in it.
Yes, I agree. Nowadays, so many people are taking only the fake news, only taking the persons, not real persons. News are not taking that.
Yes, I do agree with that. As we can see at that pandemic time, lots of fake news were spread, and that has caused anxiety and fear in people on the whole society. So, fake news are harmful to society.
Yeah, and fake news mainly occur by imaginations, and we assume that just like some weighted news that Jagan jailak villada, and that makes that people in the party will comes to rises, and they will brought down the classes of buses and others, and they imagine that the Jagan will be in jail in few more days, and then they think that it will be correct, and many people assume that it is real, and they spread fake news, and it makes a major impact in the society. And what is your opinion?
Fake news on society, impact of society, damage of the political issues and public health, large of the persons, the fake news, fake news is losses of the issues.
Yes, fake news is also manipulate the elections. At the time of elections, uh, the oppositions may mislead society by spreading fake news, which will impact on the society.
Nowadays, so many people are spreading the fake news and they spoil the other person's life. That's why so many people are dying.
Not actually the fake news spreading only causing the people in death, but also they are impacting that person to be depressed and to get away from their business. If a person is doing right, if you are spreading a fake news about it, that he is doing it for himself, then the people think that he is in the own his self achievement, and they will think it is not for the help of others. So then in that cases the fake news which is spread impact on the person's mindset on which he is trying to help others, and that will cause so many troubles, and he will never go to that helping nature in other businesses.
Yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes some many people who want to famous and at the time they want to spread some fake news and they get more followers and they would be in trending. So they didn't think about the people who affected by the fake news.
I would like to conclude with the precaution that we should cross-check the news which is spreading within Google search and some other, and we should make some precautions to make the impact of the fake news and to aware of.